Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between So-In, what was it? It was gonna be So-In and, well, waiting for the scroll. Check, thank you for the follow. So-In and Check versus Zeppelin and ZDR or ZDR, depending on where you hail from. Right, it's gonna be a human and orc matchup going up against a night elf and orc matchup in this 1v1. Perhaps just gonna try and cast by colors. I get tongue-tied with names when there's only 2 players, let alone 4. That might be very, very difficult. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the likes. And hopefully you guys are as excited as I am about WarCraft 3 Reforged. The release date has been announced. It is going to be in January 2020. And I am actually happy that they're going to take the time to make sure that it is a polished game before it is finally released. There is a little bit of things that still need to be done before it well, just a visual improvement, but being able to find the buildings that you're looking for, the angles, all of those minor tweaking that seems to encompass the majority of time when it comes to software development, being able to get to the very end there. Oh, never even noticed that there's like a giant huntress statue in the middle of the map. All right, is there anything on this side? No, just a bunch of trees. All right, what's going to be unfolding here in this 1v1? Well, human player doesn't have a barracks. All right, human player doesn't have a barracks, and not only that, is going to be calling to arms, going for an archmage here. Let's take a look. There is a wisp now making its way out. It is going to be spirit wolves coming in from the pink orc player as well. Going to go ahead and aggro this right here. Let's take a look. There's an ensnare, and that should get taken out very quickly. There's the detonation. Militia joining in on the fight. Are we going for a very fast tech to tier 2? That is a possibility. One arcane tower should be enough to hold off a little bit of the attack here. But the downside to creeping with your friend at this point and stage in the game is that, well, you are not going to get to level 2 on your Archmage. Without level 2, no Brilliance Aura, and without Brilliance Aura, the number of water elementals that you are able to drop is significantly less. Hello, Metafinks, how are you doing? Arcane damage onto that Keeper of the Grove right there. Keeper of the Grove may try and entangle that Farseer. Meanwhile, well, Farseer now running back the other way. No entangle yet, as we are looking for some more Ents again. Going back the other way, Farseer going to go ahead and engage. A little bit of damage there. Ents get taken down due to timed life, I believe. Water Elemental now shooting back the other way as the Archmage shifts off to the north. There is that tech to tier 2 now. Barracks and Blacksmith getting added in. This is going to be Riflemen, and the Riflemen are going to be significantly late to the party, but tech to tier 2 will not be delayed. Metaphysics. All right, Metaphysics, that actually makes much more sense. Thank you. Farseer ready to engage here. Keeper of the Grove continuing to battle it through. Little bit of damage getting added onto the Farseer as the Farseer now heads back off to the north. Let's take a look. A lot of lumber being harvested by the human player here, as Riflemen are, well, we do know Riflemen do take a bit of lumber in order to be effective. Let's take a look. More Ents joining back in on the fight, and that is one way to overpower your opponent as the Archmage gets surrounded by Ents right there. All right, let's take a look. A little bit more damage, finishing off one Spirit Wolf. Once again, units backing up. Archmage, well, is going to be joining in on the fight here. Riflemen need to get added in, and in a hurry. Blacksmith going to get added in here as well, as the Archmage does get resurrected really quickly. One Arcane Tower not going to be enough to hold all of this back, as the Ents, well, with their range and their ability to pretty much be called almost anywhere, causing some major problems. All right, Huntress purposely shadow melding in a way to block the Farseer from getting inside. A huge body block causing problems there. Archmage looking for a way to get inside, unable to do so. It's going to have a difficult time. He's probably wondering what's going on, and the Archmage himself is going to get taken out for a second time. No, Scroll of Town Portal teleporting back to the other side. Rifleman is in position. There it goes. Archmage has no way of healing, but, well, we all know that Ring of Regeneration does definitely help. One lone Huntress being the difference right here. Does he realize what's going on, that there is actually a unit sitting there hiding in plain sight, causing problems? Well, we don't know. Mountain King. What's going on here? All right, one player completely out of the battle, pretty much. Grunts being forced to, retreat back here. As you're taking a look, Scroll of Speed being used here. Is that Grunt going to be able to get away? It keeps on getting body blocked by another Grunt there. Finally, the Spirit... Wait, wow, that Grunt looked like he was wanting to join back in on the fight. Gonna go ahead and finally dip inside. Spirit Wolf's gonna go and chase that Grunt down to 34, 22 hit points. Looks like it's gonna finally get surrounded, and that Grunt is saved. All right, Tauren Totem. What is going on back off to the north? Riflemen unable to help, trying to build an arcane sanctum. Peasants trying to clear the trees here in order to make their way out. Long range, and the human player is just saying, I wish I could help you. One lone Huntress holding back over 15 supply of army. All right, with that said, so in realizing, you know what, we can't stick around any longer. So in check, decide to back away, knowing that this Huntress wall isn't going to be able to hold them off forever. All right, turning a 2v2 into a 2v1 for quite some time, just with a lone Huntress. Beautifully done, beautifully played, as that Huntress may earn the MVP of that, the early game. We'll see if that has a big outcome. It is now looking at 86 supply compared to 77. Tauren Chieftain puts his foot down and stomps out a Huntress after a Mountain King Stormbolt. All right, Peasants, Militia, making their way back. Yeah, it is about to be daybreak. That Huntress doesn't want to stay there at all, as the Riflemen, well, in their mass numbers, looking very strong now, sleep onto the Tauren Chieftain. He needs to be woken up. What is going on here? Tauren Chieftain may have to shift back down to the south. This could be really bad, as it could be a 2v1 again. All right, Soin and Check catching his opponent completely off guard. There's a big stomp, but the sheer size and difference in the power of the army gonna be far too much. What is going on here? As this is just so much damage. Farseer now looking to back away. Tauren Chieftain puts his foot down, stomps again. Scroll of Speed trying to head back. Militia are down here, but they're not going to be able to stay in this position for very long, feeding even more experience to the Keeper of the Grove and that Tauren Chieftain again. All right, fighting into a little bit of a narrow choke point. Riflemen are not upgraded. Huntresses 1-0 upgraded with a Kodo Beast to back them up. And this is an absolute slaughter right now, as the army is just slowly but surely picking off those units with favorable numbers. All right, Soin and Check definitely winning every single battle up to this point. We'll see if, well, the challengers ZDR and Zeppelin are able to come back, or if it is just gonna snowball into an easy victory. Some Riflemen not even preparing to shoot down that last unit there, as we're looking at a little bit more creeping once again. Coming back around, let's take a look. No upgrades. We are going into Rifle Caster's Priest getting added in. Dire Wolf going to get finished off. There it goes. Tome of Strength +2 picked up by the Tauren Chieftain. A little bit extra there. Farseer, perhaps they'll be able to clear out some difficult creep camps, as well, Soin and Check just doing a great job so far. And even if you start to stabilize in terms of overall supply count, the additional gold that is going to be saved up by Soin and Check, sitting at 50/50, is going to be going into items. You can take a look. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability is on that Tauren Chieftain. Also using that Clarity Potion as well to get more mana for the upcoming fight. All right, let's head back off to the north here. Also, experience is going to be a very big factor as the Mountain King makes its way off to the north. All right, Archmage, well, really should try to get a little bit of experience at least. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 2. Let's take a look. Tomo Strength picked up by that Mountain King. Rune Bracers being left behind. Are we going to see a Scroll of Town Portal heading back? Well, not quite yet, as the Voodoo Lounge quickly going to get destroyed. All right, never a good idea to have the Huntresses attack down the Orc army yet. But these buildings are just getting absolutely surrounded so quickly. And we are looking at the Berserker upgrade here. Lightning Shield onto a lone Spirit Wolf. May be able to do some damage. Grunt's going to try and engage. There is a bit of a positioning. Tauren Chieftain, Lightning Shield, Stomp. Stunning down multiple units. There is a big mass detonation trying to finish off all those units. Some detonations did go down. There's another detonation there. Lightning Shield on Soin. There's a Thunderclap going back the other way. And the battle is just going to have so many dead units. Ents joining in on the fight. Scroll of Healing being used by the pink team. Tauren Chieftain trying to get back. Needs to get a little bit more mana and get to level 3 for level 2 Stomp here. Soin's Tauren Chieftain going to get to level 4 here in just a moment. There it goes as the red team decides to back away. Can we see some low hit point units die in time? No, we do not. Well, there was one right there, but that was it. But that was after a lot of damage done. Pink constantly out of position, being forced to rebuild units, and now also going to be behind an entire gold mine here in just a little bit. Archmage picks up some items. Well, there's an owl sentry or a sentry just keeping track of the units, and this is definitely going to be a problem. Rifleman finally upgraded 1-0. We are looking at 50 supply, only 36 supply for the Orc, who should really be trying to train up more units. Mountain King sitting at level 2. Rifleman able to pick off units again. And the Spirit Wolf, perhaps it's going to be able to take down some of these Wisps before they're able to jump inside. Yes, gets one critical strike before they're able to jump inside. Level 8 Warrior going to get taken down. Mountain King gets up to level 3. Gets a Potion of Restoration. Alright, Potion of Restoration is a huge item at this point. That 500 hit points, 200 mana, the Thunderclap on that Mountain King may be able to shift things in favor, and the Archmage with its Brilliance Aura gonna be a big deal as well. Tauren Chieftain getting mana burned, unfortunately there. Cursed across multiple units. This creep camp much more difficult to clear out than he originally imagined, as we're looking at, well, the majority of the creep camps now done. Oh, look at this. We have a Tome of Retraining on the Archmage, and that most likely means it is going to end up becoming Blizzard and Brilliance Aura. Couple that with Stomp from the Tauren Chieftain and a Thunderclap. All of a sudden, the Archmage could be a very big damage powerhouse. Curiously, though, the Mountain King gives the Potion of Restoration to the... Oh, nope. Gonna go ahead and give it back. Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Giving the Rune Bracers to the Archmage as you don't want Stomps or any sort of magic damage to affect him from that far back. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 4. And if have to really catch Check and Soin off guard with that Blizzard Thunderclap Stomp, and that might be enough with the help of a 2-0 upgraded Rifleman with Endurance Aura firing faster. All right, let's make a look back across over here. 56-67 supply compared to 55 and 48. No expansions anywhere to be seen. Owl sentries all set up. Tauren Chieftain also has Vampiric Aura and an Ankh of Reincarnation. That is going to be interesting as well. Wisp quickly going to get detonated there. Tree of Life could get taken out. However, the army coming in from the back, you need a reposition. Imba, the pink army, cannot get caught out of position again. And it looks like that's going to be exactly what's happening. Chain Lightning, Thunderclap, a Blizzard raining down. And that is so much damage right there. Stomp straight up on that Archmage. Archmage cannot be in that position. Archmage gets up to level 2, waiting for that Stomp again. as the Blizzard is just dealing so much damage. Chain Lightning again. Where is the Stomps? Tauren Chieftain with a Stomp right there. There's a Lightning Shield. Stomp, Clap, Blizzard just constantly raining down every which way. The Archmage should have perhaps tried to Blizzard down across here as another Stomp just within range. All right, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. You're going to try and back away again. Lightning Shield finishing off more units. So-In and Imba. So-In and Check winning this out, but Blizzard 1, 2, 3. Mountain King could get taken out. There, Mountain King almost taken out. Imba, can he save it? Keep it alive. Lightning Shield finishes off more units. Pink's Farseer is gone. Tauren Chieftain almost taken out, and there is the GG right there. 65-42 supply going up against, I think it was like 14 and 10 at the very end. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And today I do have time for a third cast, so please stick around.